This week on Thirsty Thursday, we'll be making a Disney classic, the Blue Glowtini. And we have an extra bonus for you. Welcome everyone, this is Thirsty Thursday. My name is Mark. And in today's video, we are going to make a classic Walt Disney World cocktail, the Blue Glowtini. But the Blue Glowtini calls for sweet and sour mix. And rather than go out and buy sweet and sour mix, we are going to make our own because it's really simple. There's two approaches we could take to this. Number one, we could just add the ingredients that are in sweet and sour mix. But the problem is there's only 1 ounce of sweet and sour mix that this calls for, so that would mean really small amounts of the ingredients. So what we're going to do is make about 4 ounces of the sweet and sour mix, and then we'll go ahead and make our Blue Glowtini, and we'll use 1 ounce of that for the cocktail. Does that make sense? Let's get started. We're going to start with sweet and sour mix. So if you ever make a cocktail that calls for sweet and sour mix, this is how you can do it. We're going to start with some kind of a vessel in which to put this, and we are going to juice a fresh lime. Now this is so easy to do because all you really need is equal parts of everything that I'm going to be adding here. Okay? So essentially I'm going to do 1 ounce of each ingredient, which means we're going to end up with 4 ounces of sweet and sour mix. Just about there for our lime juice. There we go. So we have 1 ounce of lime juice. Actually, just a little more, because I'm using my classic jigger, and that's about 1.25 ounces. And the next thing we're going to do, I'm going to squeeze this lemon just a little bit to work the juice out of it. And we're going to have 1 ounce of our lemon. Well, that lemon juices a lot easier than the lime, I can tell you that. But they seem to have about the same amount of juice in them. Now be careful, this is going to overflow. There we go. So 1 part lemon, 1 part lime, and then we're going to have 1 part water and 1 part sugar. And guess what? My simple syrup that I make is 1 part water and 1 part sugar. So I'm not even going to add water and sugar to this. I'm simply going to add 2 ounces of my simple syrup. And that's all there is to it. We're going to mix this up a little bit, and now we have our own sweet and sour mix. I'm going to clean all this up, and I'll show you how to make the Blue Glowtini. And now it's time to make this week's cocktail, the Blue Glowtini. It's named that because, as you'll see, it's blue in color, and it uses these glow cubes. You can turn on a lot of different colors. I'll link these below, but this one we're going to set to blue. Now this was a signature cocktail for Walt Disney World, created in 2006 for their Year of a Million Dreams. And 2 years later they got an award from Cheers magazine for the best signature cocktail. So let's get started. This one is going to be shaken up, and speaking of shaken up, you're probably wondering, those of you who are astute observers, say, Mark, you have a different shirt on. We had a little shaking incident. I'll show you that at the end of the video. So we're going to start with some ice. And we're going to use a citrus vodka, our sweet and sour mix, peach schnapps. You don't use that real often in cocktails. Blue curacao, Wonder where we get our blue color from. And oh, you know I always forget something. This week I forgot the pineapple juice. Do you ever think I forget things just so I can do that special effect? We need pineapple juice. And some sugar for the rim. And I also have a little bit of lemon here. That's to put around the rim to make the sugar stick. And ice. So let's get this show on the road. So I'm going to call this one shot, but we're using a jigger, which is more than an ounce. You can just think of it as being 1 part if you'd like. So we're going to have 1 shot of the citrus vodka. And 1 shot of our sweet and sour mix. Then we're going to move to half a shot. You see how that lid came off? Yeah, that's what happened when I was shaking. It wasn't pretty. So we're going to have a 1/2 ounce of peach schnapps and a blue curacao. 1/2 ounce of that. One 1/2 ounce of pineapple juice. So it's pretty simple. And then we're going to put our straining lid on. This time I'm holding on to it. How long do you shake? I always say till you can't hold on to the shaker anymore. That's cold. All right, now we're going to prepare our glass. And the glass really doesn't have anything more than the sugar rim and the glow cube. So you don't need anything special there. Oh, doesn't that look beautiful? So we have a really nice sugar rim here. And then we're going to strain the cocktail into the glass. Oh, we know what we're going to do. Got to put ice in there, don't we? I'm not going to really fill it up because I want to have room for the glow cube. There's red. There's green and blue. And there's plain blue. So we drop that in there. Now that is a simple cocktail. It is so beautiful. Just look at that. The Blue Glowtini. Where can you get this at Disney World? You can get it at a lot of different locations. I know it from the Outer Rim, which is in the Contemporary Hotel. And this almost looks too good to drink. But I'm going to drink it anyway. Now that is a tasty cocktail. But you know, I need to get a picture for the, the thumbnail on YouTube. And I just took a drink. I ruined that nice sugar rim. I guess I'm just going to have to make another one. Well, I hope you enjoy this one, everybody. What do you think about this kind of a shaker? I mean, I could have made this my Boston shaker and then used a strainer. As things would have it, I put this on in this lid I was holding on to here. Very stupidly, I didn't hold on to this lid. I'll tell you, it didn't take much. Cocktail was everywhere, on the walls, on the floor, on the tabletop, on my shirt. And I still was able to pour the full drink afterwards. I don't know how such a little bit of liquid can get everywhere, but it did. And I still was able to pour the full drink afterwards. I don't know how such a little bit of liquid can get everywhere, but it did. So what would you like to see on this channel? What's your favorite cocktail or a cocktail you may have heard about? I'm not a professional bartender. I just like to do this because I'm in such a beautiful location here in southern Florida. My lanai is only about 10 feet to my right. And every time I'm done with one of these, I just walk outside and I enjoy this cocktail in the beautiful Florida sunshine. So I'd love to hear what you would like to have me make. As always, I encourage you to like and share the videos. Leave your comments down below. If you haven't already, please click my face in the corner to subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell icon. That way you'll know when I post new videos. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'm Mark. This is the Average Me Channel.